Hi guys, I'm Mike.
And I'm Ash.
And this is F1 Fanatics. So guys, as promised, this is the first of our kind of main F1 related summer break contact, and as you can see by the screen, this is our 2020 predicted driver lineups. So we hope you enjoy this. We're going to break this down into a 3-part mini-series, and so today is looking at the big three, and it is going to be Mercedes, Ferrari and Red Bull. And guys, I think we should just get into it.
So let's start off with Mercedes. Now, so that we've just got the comparison, this is the current driver lineup. We have got Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas, 1 and 2 in the Drivers' Championship. And we're
doing a pretty solid job. You'd think maybe, Ash, that you might stick with that lineup.
Maybe, but let's see what you've predicted. So, Mike's prediction for the Mercedes team starts with...
Ooh, drum roll. Lewis Hamilton. I mean, he's probably going to win his 6th World Championship. He's won 5 already. He's pretty good. I reckon he should probably keep a seat.
Maybe. And then, joining Lewis is...
It's Esteban Ocon, guys. And I think this guy was very unlucky to lose his seat at Force India last year. Do I think that he is the talent that Mercedes are looking for? That's undecided. I think George Russell, who's in the Williams, is a better prospect, but Mercedes do have to start looking to the future, as what Ferrari have done with Leclerc and obviously Red Bull have done with Max Verstappen, and I feel that means that Valtteri Bottas, he's going to lose his seat and this man is going to come in and replace him.
Okay.
Ashley,
and then
what did you go for?
My predictions, no surprises with number 1. Lewis Hamilton keeping his seat. As I said, it looks as if he's going to win his 6th World Championship. He's already on 5, won 8 of the 12 races so far this season.
Correct.
Yeah, there's no real argument with that. And I have gone for Esteban Ocon as well. Just see him joining him in the Mercedes team. I feel last year they would have gone for him, so this season having him in the seat, had Bottas not had the consistent season that he had. So I just don't think Bottas has lived up to the expectations that Mercedes had for him, and he's not consistently challenging Hamilton. So I think they're going to go for Ocon.
He's a solid number 2, isn't he?
He is. So I think they're going to go for Ocon in the hopes that they're going to have a driver who is going to be able to challenge Hamilton at the front and to try and push him that little bit more. So unfortunately, Bottas will be losing his seat at Mercedes for me.
A quick side note from there. Obviously we've predicted, but I did hear slight rumours, which you guys can get involved in the comments of what thoughts. So as honourable mentions, it probably won't be someone like Fernando Alonso, although some neutral fans would be keen at that prospect, but someone who is very consistent, an upgrade on Bottas, and better than Ocon, and maybe the driver would be a perfect stopgap until George Russell is ready, would be Kimi Räikkönen. I mean, I think we both think that this is very unlikely and a complete silly season rumour, but there is some logic to it.
You didn't go for it though, did you? So,
well, no.
You can't believe it that much.
Well, no, it's silly season, and I love Kimi, so I suppose if anyone was going to pick him, it would have been me.
Exactly. But as you say, silly season happens, and this is why we get to do videos like this. So, shall we move on to Ferrari?
We shall indeed.
So, current lineup, as we are aware, Sebastian Vettel and Charles Leclerc. So, Mike, your predictions?
Well, I've kept the same. There are obviously rumours in that kind of period where Sebastian Vettel was struggling at the start of the year. Obviously, had been in a massive blow in those 12 months since his crash at Hockenheim in 2018. But he seems like he's got his mojo back the last couple of races, and the way he talks doesn't suggest a man who wants to retire. It seems a man who's absolutely determined to emulate his hero Michael Schumacher and try and bring that first World Drivers' Championship to the Ferrari since 2007. And Leclerc, brought in for the future. He's done a solid job.
And my prediction is going to start to get a bit repetitive because I've said that they're going to be keeping the same driver lineup as well.
Pretty easy.
Yeah, this one, the only real rumours that have been around is that Vettel might retire, but as you said, not really anything coming from him on the prospect of retiring. It's more...
I think he pretty much shuts down those rumours.
So yeah, Vettel staying in his seat. That's it really. Leclerc, been brought in as a driver for the future. One season where he's had an okay performance. It hasn't lit up F1, but he hasn't been a failure within the seat.
Yeah, he's had some very bright moments.
Exactly. So it is one of those, he'll be keeping his seat for next season, so we'll be staying the same on that one.
Right. Moving on then to the last team we're looking at today.
And Red Bull Racing. So, current driver lineup of Max Verstappen, the inform man, and also Pierre Gasly. Now, from some of our videos, you may be able to guess where these ones are going.
Obviously, Pierre's going to stay.
Yeah, it seems like
naturally. We are Pierre's #1 fans.
So let's start off with Mike's predictions and
Max Verstappen. I mean, I think we are just expecting this guy to win a world championship. If he does not win a world championship at least once in his career, we would be shocked, and it would be the biggest surprise in F1. And Red Bull have done enough to kind of convince him to stay, I reckon. Oh,
technical difficulties.
Oh dear, that was scary. I mean, Max seemed very happy to, or maybe was that him saying Max is going to go to Mercedes?
Oh, maybe.
No, just technical difficulties. But yeah, Max, obvious choice, he's going to stay.
And joining him or staying with him?
Daniel Kvyat. And so yeah, I think Pierre Gasly, he got promoted to the team too early, so he is going to lose his seat to Daniel Kvyat, and I think this guy has vastly improved since he was last in the Red Bull seat. He went away, obviously was very gutted, and he got dropped by Toro Rosso, but he's come back to Toro Rosso this year, obviously securing that podium for Toro Rosso at Hockenheim was a fantastic drive. He's just added a lot more consistency. An example in Hungary showing how he's kind of controlled the nickname of the torpedo in terms of he can race on track and respect drivers now, and he's always been a naturally quick driver, but now you feel like he has the consistency and the ability to challenge at the top where he didn't necessarily in his first stint. But his first stint wasn't awful at Red Bull. It's just that man is a special talent.
So, on to my predictions, and no surprises with this one. Max Verstappen keeping his seat. The only driver,
Big surprise.
well, the only driver other than a Mercedes to have won a race this season. Had the clause within his contract for an extension if he was third in the Drivers' Championship at the mid-season break. So we're there. He is currently third, only just out of second place there. So the performance element of his contract has been met, and in all honesty, he seems happy in the team. So
the team is Max Verstappen, so why wouldn't he be?
Exactly, and you look at Hungary, he finished second in a race where he deserved the win, got out of the car and was pleased with the performance. So he seems happy in the environment. I don't see any changes there. So Verstappen keeping his seat. Joining him, I've gone for Alexander Albon.
We disagree!
For once.
Yay!
So it's just based on the fact that Kvyat was dropped completely from the Red Bull driver program, so I don't see them being willing to take the risk to step him up again after having one season back in Formula 1. I just think Albon, he's managed expectation throughout the season, and things that have been said by Helmut Marko and Christian Horner are all hinting at the fact that this guy is the future at Red Bull. They've been pleased with how he's been performing, and Christian said that he just thought it was too early for him to come into Red Bull at the mid-season point, when there was all of the rumours that Gasly was going to be dropped this month. So it's been that they've been batting away rumours of Albon joining Red Bull, rather than there being that Kvyat taking that step up at the moment. So I think Albon will be the one that will get the nod.
So to counter why I don't think Alex Albon will get the seat is because I just think it's too soon, and we've looked at Pierre Gasly and seen what can happen to a driver who is too soon. I like Alex Albon. I think he is an absolute superb talent, but if we compare the rookie seasons to Alex Albon to what Pierre Gasly was having at this stage last year, Pierre Gasly had already secured like a 4th place finish and then an equally good 6th place finish. I think it might have been at Hungary last year.
But last season the gap between the top 3 and the midfield wasn't as high because Red Bull didn't have their reliability. So
very true.
And I just feel that Red Bull are going to be able to look at what Leclerc has done with Ferrari. 1 season at Alpha, took the step up and has had that opportunity and has done well with it.
Yeah.
Albon could be the driver for them, and it would mean nice young driver pairing for the future. They could be a long-term partnership.
I just think he needs that extra year of experience, and they don't want to ruin him by promoting him too early. And now for another one of Mike's road calls, in terms of, look, you were getting excited, you were like, oh,
he's done it again.
Can't have a road call. If Carlos Sainz, a previous driver on the Red Bull driving system, carries on having this second half of the season, would Red Bull be tempted to pay out his contract at McLaren and bring him back? Because the real reason you kind of feel Carlos Sainz wasn't brought in last year and promoted to the team ahead of Pierre Gasly is because Renault had him, and it would have been like they were giving away Ricciardo, who is better than Sainz at that stage, and then Carlos Sainz going thing, they were kind of getting the dumb down. So it was more like a pride issue, where they might suck that pride up and go, you know what, Carlos Sainz is a really talented driver. Oh, tell you what, our technical difficulties are brilliant. I hope you like strobe lighting.
Yeah, maybe have a little bit of a warning. But
don't think it's that excessive, but yeah. Oh, anyway,
but coming back to Red Bull, this is my prediction for it. I don't see the Carlos Sainz move. I think he's pretty settled with the McLaren guys. But that's for a different video anyway.
Anyway, that rounds things up for the main 3 teams. That was. Since doing this on the Saturday, guys, obviously it has been announced that Alex Albon has moved to the Red Bull seat for the remainder of the 2019 season, although they are yet to confirm the 2020 lineup. So I suppose both of us could be right here, but at least for the short term, Ashley is right, and Alex Albon has taken up that seat alongside Max Verstappen. Yeah, so I suppose that's another one you can let us know in the comments below. What do you think of that move, guys? A quick roundup of those guys and those teams and our predictions next year. As you can see, the top teams are pretty predictable. Only kind of the real one discrepancy between me and Ashley. I hope you enjoyed the slides. I kind of feel like we're at like a GCSE PowerPoint presentation.
Yeah, back at school. Yeah, look.
Do you like it, teacher?
We got the transitions and everything.
Oh, that's brilliant. The technical difficulty is just spice up your life, I think.
Yeah, that's all it's there for.
Brilliant.
Can't have things too predictable, especially in a video like that.
Certainly can't. Anyway, guys, that pretty much just rounds up our video there. Don't forget, if you like what we do on this channel, give us a thumbs up.
Make sure to subscribe and press the bell icon so that you are getting the notifications from when we have videos going live. There's going to be a few more in this series, and we're going to have another series coming out across the summer break, so you don't want to miss those.
Comment below on what you think of this mini-series. Do you agree with our predictions? Do you agree for our reasons for the predictions? And if you have any differing predictions, let us know below. We're happy to kind of chat things out. We're F1 fans, and people to give opportunities to go, and always interested to hear ideas and maybe kind of rumours that are going around.
I like to hear different rumours and different people's perspectives, so definitely put those below.
And F1 fans, remember, keep racing.